Hello YouTube, this is Taladin of Tal's Minecraft. Today we are going to do a tutorial on Kraft's logistics pipes, which is an add-on to the Buildcraft mod. Uh, this how-to or tutorial was requested by a viewer in my Twitch channel, and I told him this weekend that I would try to get to that today. So what we're looking at is we're looking at 6 different pipes that are added by the Kraft's logistics pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now what this does is instead of having to mess with diamond pipes to filter and iron pipes to direct traffic flow, Kraft's logistics pipes take and make it a little less manual. It puts in a routing logic into the network of pipes that you're using. So what we do is, to start off, we have the basic logistics pipe, and I will pull up a recipe here. Um, your basic logistics pipe is 2 glass on top with a redstone torch in the middle, 2 gold gears in the middle with a diamond teleport, or diamond transport pipe in the middle, and then 2 glass on bottom with a redstone torch in the middle. That gives you 8 basic logistics pipes. Now, your basic logistics pipe has the main routing logic built into it. It reads the rest of the system, understands what the rest of the system is and is not capable of, what it has in the system, what it can craft, things like that. And it will handle the routing logic. With a basic logistics pipe, if it has nothing in there and there is a pipe network before it and a chest in front of it, it will ignore anything that comes through here. Okay, it will not pull anything into this chest. Okay, if you have something in there in one of these 9 slots in the requested items, it will pull only iron out of that piping system prior to it and put it into the chest or furnace or device or whatever it is. Basically, it tells the system that this is the route for whatever is in these 9 slots. If you click the default route button, then anything else that does not have a route in the system will be routed to this pipe. Okay, so if I set nothing there and tell it's the default route, by default everything that comes into the piping system will go there if there is no other place for it. Um, what you want to do with the basic logistics pipe is anytime you have a pipe junction, anytime you have a chest that you want to sort into, like if you only want to sort iron ingots into that chest, then you would put only iron ingots in there. Anything that you put in there, again, will only go into that chest. Okay, the next pipe is the request pipe. It is a little bit different, and you do have to have, like I say, a Buildcraft wrench to right click and get into the pipe in interface. The request pipe is a special pipe. You can right click it and you'll notice that it does not bring up an interface. All it says is missing 1 wrench. What this does is it requests from the rest of the pipe system the item that's in your hand that you right click it with. So if I right click it with sticks, it says missing 2 sticks. But it sends your request to the system, and then the rest of the system handles the logic of, do we have this, do we know how to craft this, where is it, pull it in, all of that. So this pipe allows you to go through and pull everything out of the system without having to go through a bunch of different chests, and at times crafting furnaces, smelting, things like that. You can also use the remote orderer, which this recipe is 2 diamond gears and 4 glass on top of it in a stack. The remote orderer, you right click and any items that is in the system will show up in this interface here, and you can click the number that you want to request and request to the system, and it will request it. Okay. The next pipe is the provider pipe. Now what the provider pipe does is it tells the rest of the system, this is what we provide to the network. Okay, if there is nothing in there it says obviously items to provide or empty for all. If there's nothing in there, then whatever chest or alchemical chest or whatever this is hooked to, it will read its inventory and provide that to the rest of the system. Okay, if I only want to provide for one item out of that chest, say iron ingots, I can put an iron ingot. Say if I wanted iron ingots and sticks to come out of this chest, if I had both of those in there, it would only provide those two items, no matter what else was in the chest. Now if I click the include button and change it to exclude, it will take anything out of the chest except for iron ingots and sticks. It basically tells the system we have everything that's in here. We have no iron, we have no sticks. That helps you filter your system down on what you do and don't want taken out of a particular chest. Crafting pipe is a pipe that allows you to hook to a machine or a furnace or an automatic crafting table that you can put a crafting recipe into, and it will intelligently select the output. Okay, so I've already put in here 3 iron ingots and 2 sticks and shown it that the output is an iron pickaxe. Now if you have an automatic crafting table set up with a recipe in it, all you have to do is hook this pipe up and hit import, and it will pull the recipe from the crafting table in there. Don't worry about the satellite settings here. We'll go over that in just a moment. Now the supplier pipe is kind of the reverse of the provider pipe. The supplier pipe, instead of telling the system we have this in our inventory, you can have it when you need it, the supplier pipe says I need this in my inventory at all times. Okay, so if I have 5 iron ingots here and I have it hooked to a chest or a furnace or a machine or anything, then it will at all times try to keep 5 iron ingots inserted into the inventory of that item. Partial requests say yes, I will take whatever iron you can give me. So if I only have 4, it will pull 4 in. If you set it to no, then it will only pull iron when there are 5 iron ingots in the system to pull. Satellite pipes are a little bit hard to understand, hard to explain. Satellite pipes come into play when there is an item that does not stack in Minecraft. Automatic crafting table, and they particularly work within automatic crafting tables, and I'll show you an example of it in a little while. The satellite, basically all you can do is set the ID of the satellite pipe, and it is meant to be hooked to a chest. Okay, the chest has to be sitting right next to a crafting table, an automatic crafting table, so that it can craft using the item that doesn't stack. Now, when you're using a crafting table or a crafting pipe and you have that on your automatic crafting table, say you're building a Buildcraft quarry which requires a diamond pickaxe. Well, normally you would have all of your inputs up here with the diamond gears and the iron gears and the gold gears and the redstone and the diamond pickaxe. However, since diamond pickaxes cannot stack, you would have to put the diamond pickaxe in the satellite slot, set it to the frequency of the satellite pipe, and it will stack it into the chest and pull it out to craft with, since automatic crafting tables can pull from chests they're next to. And again, I'll show you an example of that in a minute. Now this is a visual representation of a small network. Okay, you notice that on this basic logistics pipe there is a red tag and a green tag, and I have just standard stone pipes. You cannot use cobblestone pipes with a logistic piping system. You have to use stone pipes or better. Now each one of these has the green tags on either side because it's connected to another logistic pipe. That's all it's looking for, is a logistics pipe in the system. Now if I have a chest up here and put this here, you'll notice this does not change color because there is no logistics pipe connecting that, and that's okay. But you can use this visual determiner or determination to figure out if your piping system has redstone power to it or has any other type of malfunction where it is not communicating. And I believe if I take and put a redstone torch here. No, it's not going to work. Anyways, there are certain pipes that if you provide power to them, they stop working. I think it may be basically just a pipe, but I can't remember. But again, the green and the red stripes tell you whether the pipes are connected to other logistics pipe to the network or not. Now, moving on around the side, these logistics pipes also work with the additional pipes teleport pipe add-on mod. Now you will notice this is red and this is red. These pipes, this is frequency 0, this is frequency 10. Now if I take and put frequency 10, neither one of them turns green. What you have to do is you have to tell the system, I can receive. Now you notice this pipe, basic logistics pipe here, has turned green. It knows that it's connected to this system. It can send things to this system. This pipe is not green because this pipe, this teleport pipe, cannot receive. However, when I set it to true, both pipes are green. You can send from one system, one pipe to the other. Okay? And it works very well over large distances. They don't have to be pointed at each other or anything like that. I just set this up so you can see it easily. Again, the teleport pipes do have to be on the same frequency, and if you want them to be able to, if you have a system, if you have two different bases set up, and you are out in the field or whatever, at one base you want to be able to pull from your other base, your main base, then you have to have both pipes set to true so that you can send and receive. Okay. Over here we have a small setup of a logistics pipe network, and I have a quarry down there just as a visual example of a system pulling in materials. Now we have the quarry coming into the chest. It's not running right now. Have the quarry coming into the chest, and we've quarried 3 cobblestone, 3 diamond, 3 wood, and 3 iron ore. Now you will notice, again, red, the little red tag means that there is no logistics pipes in there. It does not read the wooden pipe as a logistics pipe because it's not. You will notice I have no diamond pipes whatsoever in this system. Now what I have is I have a default chest, default route, so anything that comes in comes into the system that's pulled out by the redstone engine is going to go to this chest as long as it's not planned for in the rest of the system. In this one I have requested cobblestone. You will notice I already have cobblestone in there. This one I've requested wood. This one I have requested iron ore, and this one I have requested diamond. Let's go ahead and turn the redstone engine on and watch what it does. Okay, we have a piece of cobblestone coming out here. Now if the logistics pipe are working, it should pick up and go, there you go. Second chest to the farthest right. Now, there's my 3 pieces of cobblestone. I've got 3 diamonds coming. This should go to the chest all the way to the far left. No diamond pipes in evidence, none working. The logistics pipes handle all logical routing systems, and you don't have to worry about filters or anything like that, setting up, making sure you have the right filters put into place. With the logistics pipes act as golden pipes. As you see, it speeds the things up and puts them where they're supposed to go. So you don't have to put gold pipes in the system and power them or anything like that. Now, enough of that. The system. Oh, I got a screenshot. Yay. The system here. These again basic crafting pipes. I've got provider pipes here. And this basically tells the system, okay, we're providing, because they're all empty and all include, we're providing everything that's in these chests to the system. Okay, diamonds, wood, iron ore, and I've got some pre-made gears and coal and things like that in here. Now you'll notice I have no diamond pickaxes, I have no iron ingots or anything like that. Over here I've got a small electric furnace set up, put in an overclocker so it won't take forever to do, and a basic logistics pipe hooked to a crafting pipe. I put the iron ore in the crafting pipe input and told it that an iron ingot is supposed to come out on the output. Now, what I can do is I can take an iron ingot, go over here to my request pipe, click that, it says request successful. You'll notice it's pulling that out, smelts it, and then it comes back down here to where I requested it. Now, if I request with 2 iron ingots in my hands, you'll notice 2 pieces of iron ore go in and 2 iron ingots come out. Now, if I click my requester, I can request anything in here that is in the crafting system or in the logistics pipe system. Now you'll notice some of these items, like my quarry here, my iron pickaxe, my diamond pickaxe, my iron ingot, have 0 quantities. That means that the system knows how to craft them, and you can request them as long as there is the materials to craft them. Here I've got my different recipes, my iron pickaxe, I have my crafting pipe with my iron pickaxe recipe. Okay, so let's take and let's clear this out. Okay, I've put my iron pickaxe recipe in here. 3 iron ingots, 2 sticks, just like normal. Do that, click import, voila. It pulls that recipe in, just like I told you it would. Okay, again with planks, wood to planks, planks to sticks, planks to sticks, and diamond and sticks to diamond pickaxe, 3 diamond sticks to, or excuse me, 3 diamonds, 2 sticks to a diamond pickaxe. Now, here's where the oddity of the satellite logistics pipe comes in. Okay, we have satellite logistics pipe, satellite ID 1. You'll notice here in my crafting recipe I have it set up to make the quarry just like it's supposed to. In the crafting pipe, when I import the recipe, it pulls the diamond pickaxe into there. However, you cannot leave it like that. You have to take this out and tell it I want this to go because it's a non-stackable item that will not stack. Tell it I want to pull it from a satellite chest, set it to the right frequency, and right now that's the only satellite pipe that I have hooked up to the system, and it will pull that diamond pickaxe from this chest. So I can take my requester and request 1 quarry, request successful, and you see it's pulling in everything that it needs. Redstone sticks, diamond pickaxe, and boom, there's my quarry. Now, with the system, you can make it as basic or intricate as you like. The end game of the logistics pipe system is to eventually have a massive crafting system, crafting table system where, and I have mine generally set up in a big wall so that they're all stacked on top of each other with crafting pipes on each one. That does take a little bit of planning though, because if you have items that use the satellite logistics pipes because of non-stackable items like the diamond pickaxes or coolant cells for overclockers, or any of the nuclear power components for industrial craft, then it will behoove you to put those on the outside where you can put the chest on top of or beside the crafting table, and leave the regular craft items that have stackable components inside. Now, the one thing that you have to realize is that this system is wonderful until it begins to overflow. Let's request I may not be able to do this. Let's put 64 quarries, and it's gonna tell me it can't do it because I don't have enough gears, and I haven't taught it how to make more. Missing 136 diamond, 137 iron gear, 70 diamond gear, 3 redstone, 70 gold gear. Okay. Now, and I don't have an example set up, and I've hit this recently in my Let's Play that I do on Twitch. Um, but if you request a certain number of items, let's say we're making a high voltage solar arrays, okay, or let's say we're making low voltage solar arrays. It takes 8 low voltage solar arrays to make a medium voltage solar array. The low voltage solar arrays take 8 solar panels each with a low voltage transformer. When you request 8 low voltage arrays, it will overload a system quickly because it has to have a ton of rubber, a ton of bronze, or excuse me, a ton of copper, a ton of not circuits. Well, it does have to have a ton of circuits, but a ton of refined iron. So it will overload your system very, very quickly. So you have to be careful on the number of items you request. I have not hit on a solid system to handle overflows, and you also have to be careful of crafting loops where if you have an item demanding something in another chest right or another item right beside it that's providing it, and it begins looping and burning through all of your resources. That doesn't happen often, but it can happen at times. What I want to do here is let's see if I can, let's do 15. Okay, we're going to get 15 quarries now. And you notice it's flowing everything in and spitting out quarries. So it can handle large orders of items. You have to know your system, know how fast it can cook. If I was doing this from scratch, basically, where I had the logistics pipes set up on a storage system with all my ores in it that had to be macerated, then cooked, then crafted, I would probably not order 15 quarries at a time. I would probably do 4 or 5 quarries at a time, go off and do something else, and then come back to it later. Give it time to process it. And you see it is sending the sticks back over here to the default chest. Anything that the system crafts extra that it does not need, it sends back over here to the default route. And that's why it's important to have a default route set. If you do not have a default route set, it will just throw it out wherever it's done crafting it at. That's basically logistics pipes in a nutshell. I know that Direwolf 20 did a similar how-to, and he probably did it better. If you want to check his channel out, just do a YouTube search for Direwolf 20. Also, if you like what you see, remember to hit like and subscribe. And check me out on twitch.tv. It's simply twitch.tv/Taladin. And I'll be more than happy to help you out if you have any questions, or if you have any requests for how-tos, or anything like that. I'm more than happy to help people out. So you guys have a blessed day, and we will see you later.